Good morning. It is April the 4th, and I tried something different last night. I slept with the meditation, just back to back different meditations that I found on YouTube. But I found that I would have been better off just putting on a movie because I don't care if it's a five-star movie. I don't care if it's a B movie. I don't care if it's some trash made back in the 20s. I will always go to sleep within the first half an hour of a movie, no matter what movie it is. It can be murder. I will still, I don't, probably shouldn't have said that word because I guess that YouTube will think I'm talking about something that I want personally to happen. No, nothing like that. But, I've found out that YouTube is very picky about the words that you use, even if you're not using them in the context of anything negative. But anyway, to reel it back into the topic, and while I can go to sleep through any movie you want to put on, which is probably what I should have done, these meditations don't do anything for me. I will want to stare at the screens because they have all this abstract art. What'll start out like a sunrise and then it kind of melts into flowers and then it melts into maybe some other scene or butterflies or something. And I will just end up staying awake so I can stare at that, which probably means that I do have the mind of a 3-year-old, but just give me a coloring book or something right before bedtime, right? One of the meditations because they were kind of, one was like rolling right into the next, right? So there was one about meeting your spirit guides, and I am the kind of person that believes in divine intervention, and I believe many times we do have. I just call them angels on the shoulder, for lack of a word that is a new age enough, I guess. It may be somebody that watches out for us, some of us. And then some, you think, man, if that person had a spirit guide, that spirit guide must have been taking a vacation when that happened. But anyway, I try not going to dive too deep into that. But this was a meditation on how to meet your spirit guides. I mean, I would hope that it would be something like going outside and while you're gardening, having a butterfly land on your hand or something. Because seriously, how many of us, now be honest with me, I've been on this planet for quite a while. So back in like the 80s, early 90s, I was out drinking and partying every night. If I heard a magical voice in my head, or out loud, worse, a voice, any auditory voice saying, "Hello, I am your spirit guide." You know what I would think, don't you? I think, man, it's finally, it hit me. I thought all these vitamins and stuff that I was taking, can you see what this is? I don't know if this one's for my brain or for my skin. The list is lengthy. I have one for about everything. I would think that maybe, on the other hand, if this stuff was not doing me any good to improve my brain and all that, if I'm hearing voices, or I had a friend one time that warned me, if you're buying that stuff from China or somewhere that doesn't like the United States, they could slip you some hallucinative or fentanyl or, there I said another word. Just kidding, YouTube. I'm not making a drug deal here. I'm just talking. But, I would think there was something physically wrong, right? If I was hearing voices, even if it was the most angelic, beautiful voice, for real, I guess I'm just too skeptical that way. And it isn't that I don't believe in that stuff. It's just that, hey, spirit guides, if listen to this has made you decide you want to introduce yourself to me, I'm down with that. But if you've honestly known me all of your life, please don't push any buttons I don't need pushed. I have enough on my plate, and you know that. Okay. Well, thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm waiting for the groceries to get here. It seems very dark, but it's not as late as it seems. Probably just another overcast day. Okay, yeah, there we are. In April, I'm getting lots of rain, but it's better than snow. So thank you for stopping in, and have a good weekend.